Hello, crypto nerds, and welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel. I should say crypto nerds alike. Today's video, we're going to go over Shiba, what's happening with this market, and the beautiful drawing we drew out 2 days ago, and the play is exactly playing out as stated. Look at these ugly blue lines we did 2 days ago on the last video. We had this one assuming that it wouldn't go very parabolic, and then this one shooting up the parabolic, and look, that's exactly what it did. That is just what happened here. From that last low, even from our last support, we saw a 22% raise in under 20 hours, and then an 18% raise where it's stabilized right now in the market. Basically, boys, the bull run has slightly begun. Let's delete this one. Let's delete this one and kind of see where we go. Here's what we saw. It hit that support. It broke out of this channel, hit that support, and shot up to our last line, right? And as you can see, you guys, support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. That's always a thing all the time when it comes to these trading charts, to these tokens, commodities. All assets do that. Now what we see here is that became its new resistance. It's topped out, came back down to a new support, right? And this would have been a great long for somebody who's day trading it. I missed it. I didn't get to see it. I was running around today, but that would have been a great long, which would have been an easy 6% gain. Leverage would have been an easy 60 or 600% gain, depending on how you play. I do use Margex for that, and they do let us trade Shiba for Margex. The link is below, but that's how I would do it. Now, let's see where we think this will go. So here's what we know. We know that the next major, right, that's what these white dotted lines mean on my chart, people. These white dotted lines mean that these are major support and resistance. And here, let me show you guys where these lines come from. All right, these lines come from very, how do I say, many touch points that have occurred. So like in this line, we've got all of these touch points. So I consider it really heavy support and really heavy resistance, depending on where it is. So what we know is if the bull market keeps going the way we are, we've got a minimum 10% up till it hits its next stopping point, right? And it'll cap out here. And then the goal would be that it surpasses this line again. Is it going to continue following this trend line or this trend line? I don't know right now. We have to kind of wait and see what the sentiment looks like market-wise and what Bitcoin does in the next day or two, right? Because we all know that Bitcoin controls everything here. Wrong chart. I like this one. I got my lines and my supports and resistance on there. And we can see Bitcoin did the same shit. You guys, look, I had this beautiful play. Because anytime it hits these white lines, I make a play, right? And here, I had a good buy-in. I still haven't closed it. It did hit the top here, so I feel like it's time to. Just because this is now another resistance, right? So I want to stop it here, kind of see if it breaks out of here or if it breaks down. If it breaks down, then we know that we'll probably come back to stabilize here, minimum. Again, if it breaks up, we've got minimum to go to here. So no matter what, we're looking at a 6% up or a 10% down, depending on the way it goes. And remember, we're traders, so it doesn't matter. If it goes up, we're making dough. If it goes down, we're making dough. And you should always be in the same position to be able to do that. Use an exchange that lets you short and go long and leverage if you like the no KYC option, like me. All right? Do me a favor, boys. Click that young subscribe button. Keep watching the market heavy because this is the time that you have a plan, a strategy, and you're focused on it. This is where money's made. And if you're not trying to make money, then get the hell out of the market, right? If you're just trying to lose money, maybe stay in the market because then you feed it. That's up to you. But do me a favor, click that young subscribe button. Click like and share if this was helpful. I'll try to get more videos with more of the guys out that have been veterans in this market just like me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.